Hey noobs, Mr. Frog here. Sometimes in searching for a new game, you may be looking for something more serious and in-depth to play. But other times, you may just want something simple and lighthearted to pass a few hours with. Well, if the latter is what you are looking for, then look no further than Goblin Stew and Critical Bliss's new arcade-style shoot-'em-up game, ButtKnight. In the game, you play as the titular ButtKnight, one of the most trusted and honored knights across the land. One day, the kingdom is suddenly attacked by hordes of minions from the underworld, who not only kidnap the three princesses, but also every other beautiful maiden they can find. With the kingdom now essentially left maidenless, you are tasked with setting out to defeat the minions of the underworld and bring back the kingdom's treasured, beautiful maidens. Much like the classic retro games it takes inspiration from, it is a simple and straightforward plot that doesn't take itself too seriously and keeps a more humorous tone throughout. Story scenes occur in between stages, and are usually just brief CG cutscenes centered around the comical shenanigans that the ButtKnight gets himself into as he journeys to rescue the maidens. The game definitely has more of a gameplay focus to it, but I did really enjoy the ButtKnight character, and found the story to be both fun and charming. It's very cartoony and a bit over the top at times, but it is perfect for anyone who wants something more lighthearted and silly to play. As for the gameplay, it plays similar to a retro-style top-down shooter where the ButtKnight will automatically proceed forward through the linear stage. While you may automatically walk forward, the game does require both hands to play properly, which does unfortunately disqualify the game as being fully one-hand playable. As you proceed through the stage, you can freely move around to both dodge enemy attacks and pick up loot. You have two forms of attacks, with one being a ranged attack and the other a charged melee attack. As you defeat enemies, you may occasionally come across a ranged power upgrade, which will not only strengthen the attack by adding additional projectiles, but also allows you to select between several different weapons. The upgrade item will slowly cycle through different options, such as arrows that spew out in a large fan, or lances that shoot in a tighter, more focused pattern. The game allows you to easily select whichever weapon you think will perform the best for the stage, or simply whichever one you just like the most. I had a lot of fun trying out all the different types of weapons, and definitely found myself swapping to different weapons depending on the enemies in the stage. As for the charged melee attack, it comes with a slight cooldown, but does deal a great amount of damage, and can even be used to destroy some annoying obstacles, such as floor spikes. Also, if you time the attack just right, it will glow orange and perform a strengthened perfect time attack instead, which adds a nice bit of skill to the game. In addition to your melee and ranged attacks, you also have a few bomb charges, which you can use to deal damage to everything on the screen, and even remove most enemy projectiles. You only get a few of these charges, so it is best to use them sparingly for emergency moments throughout the stage. All of the game mechanics and controls should come naturally to anyone familiar with top-down shooters or even bullet hell games. Nothing in the game is necessarily groundbreaking for the genre, but the game does the genre well, and does a good job at creating an identity of its own with its distinct and charming character designs and art style. Each world has its own unique feel to it, with plenty of creative and fun enemy and boss designs. As for the difficulty of the game, it can be quite challenging at times, especially the last few stages of the game. There is a difficulty option though, so if you are looking for a more relaxed experience, you should be fine sticking with the easy, save for maybe the last few stages. But if you are someone who likes more of a challenge, then you will likely enjoy the game's hard difficulty option and the challenge it provides. I would say that probably one of the only main downsides to the game is that it does run a bit on the shorter side. It does have a bit of replayability to it through the arcade-style score system, and a few collectibles that unlock bonus scenes involving the Queen, but even so, you are likely to see everything the game has to offer in just a few hours. I do think that considering the game's very high quality and low asking price of only $10 USD on Steam though, it is still well worth its price. But if you are looking for a longer game to play, then you may want to take this into consideration. Probably what the game offers the best at though is the real content in this game, the H content. H scenes in ButtKnight are unlocked by scoring points during each stage. As your score increases throughout the level, you will progressively uncover more and more of a mini CG at the bottom right of the screen, with a full scene unlocking after the level if you reach a sufficiently high enough score. The scenes are beautifully illustrated with a lot of fun and creative scenarios and themes. Some of them do have a more comical tone to them, but a lot of the main heroine scenes really knock it out of the park. I will say though that many of the heroines do have a similar shape to them, but the game does provide a good amount of variety in personality types and even throws a bone to the monster fans with the inclusion of an Oni and a succubus. Chances are, if you like the type of heroines that this game provides, then you will no doubt enjoy the scenes in the game. Overall, ButtKnight is a stellar game for anyone looking for something fun, simple, and easy to pick up and play. It offers challenges for those looking for them, but also allows players a more casual experience with a easy difficulty mode. It has a pretty short runtime to it, but it does provide an exceedingly high quality experience for a relatively low asking price. The character designs, stage designs, and illustration artwork are all top-notch with a very distinct and eye-catching art style. Definitely check this one out if you are looking for a more comedic or gameplay-focused game to play. With that being said, Mr. Frog awards this game a strong Mr. Frog sip. Have you played this game? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you'd like to see more H-Game news and reviews, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and also, make sure to check out the Mr. Frog stream over on Twitch. Later, noobs!